How does bias awareness protect atheist kids from manipulation? Imagine a world where every idea you hear is taken at face value. Now picture having the tools to question and understand what's behind those ideas. That's what bias awareness can do for children, especially those raised without religious beliefs. It's like giving them a pair of glasses that reveal hidden influences and motives. When kids learn to spot biases, they can see when information is skewed or when someone is trying to sway their opinions. This skill helps them think for themselves and avoid being pushed into accepting ideas just because they're popular or come from a trusted authority. Bias is a natural part of human thinking. Everyone has biases shaped by their experiences, culture, and environment. For children growing up in environments filled with religious or cultural assumptions, bias awareness is especially important. It helps them recognize when beliefs are presented as the only truth, without room for questions or alternative views. When kids understand bias, they can see through attempts to manipulate their feelings or beliefs. For example, they might notice when someone uses guilt or fear to influence their choices. Teaching children about bias also involves showing them how arguments can rely on tradition, authority, or peer pressure instead of facts. When they learn to ask questions like, "What evidence supports this?" or "Why do I believe this?" they start to develop critical thinking skills. These skills are essential for evaluating claims based on evidence rather than social pressure or emotional appeals. Parents and educators can support bias awareness by encouraging kids to question what they hear. For example, asking, "Where did that idea come from?" or "Is this opinion based on facts or feelings?" helps children see the difference. It's also helpful to discuss common tricks used to manipulate emotions, like guilt or exclusion, so kids can recognize when someone is trying to sway them unfairly. It's important to remind children that it's okay to have different opinions. Respectful disagreement is part of learning. Avoiding labels that define kids as troublemakers or bad influences helps prevent internalized negative biases. Instead, focus on their actions and choices. This approach builds confidence and helps them stand firm against social pressures. By fostering bias awareness, children gain a shield against manipulation. They learn to question, analyze, and decide based on reason and evidence. This protection supports their growth as independent thinkers who can form their own ethical and intellectual identities. It's a vital step toward helping atheist kids navigate a world where beliefs are often deeply embedded and sometimes presented as unquestionable truths.